Hi, guys. Happy Friday. So, some of you might be anxious to get started on your portraits. Remember, we want to get those done by next week, the end of next week. But some of you might be thinking about it and still want something to happen during the day. So, if you haven't started on your portrait, um, I wanted you to see some things that are available for you here. So when I log into AP Central, I automatically get logged in as myself. And this is the first thing that pops up for me is my classroom resources, art history, drawing, 3D and 2D. One thing that we can do on this Friday is maybe go in and look at our join codes and join AP Classroom. So, for example, this would be for AP 2D Art and Design, the join code for second period if you think you want to do that. Um, then, we have the ones for 3D design and for drawing, and I'll have to put those on Canvas for you. But you can see them right now, but they're specific to the year and the period that you're in. Okay? Um, you'll do that in my AP. It isn't that hard. And that's one thing that you could get done that you won't have to think about. But it might be a little early to make that decision. If you do make that decision and you were to say, go to AP Classroom when the screen pops up, you'll see that it takes you, or at least it takes me right now, to this course overview page, right? And we have our little outline over here on the left hand side. What's this skill about? And then it has daily videos. So, for example, for course skill one, generate possibilities for investigation, which is again our idea thing that we've started to talk about. You can see we have like two videos here. In this video, we will review ideation sources and strategy. So you could watch those. I have not watched these two videos yet this year. I watched them last year, and there were some interesting ideas about how to dig into an idea. Although I wasn't completely enthralled. 2 years ago, I felt like they were not, you know, very good yet. But we might take a look at those this year and see if there's some things in there that might help some people generate some ideas. Um, in addition to those resources, even if you're not going into a classroom, you might be able, like I can, to log into AP Central and it automatically logs me in here. But you could go in and see just on the exam course pages in the arts, for example, like here's AP 2D Art and Design. And that when I get here, like it says sign into classroom, but there's some things on the course interview, there's resources. And for me, it says here's the portfolio, here's a timeline to help you start planning, although I'm doing that for you as well. But if I do go to the portfolio, 2D art and design, I can get to a place where I can see um, sample portfolios. So AP 2D art and design portfolio samples and scoring information. Okay. Um, so down here, I have a couple of different sections. I have the selected work and the sustained investigation, which are things that we've talked about in the first few days here. But what does something look like? So here is selected works, which is the 5 favorite pieces. Here's the sustained investigation, and they've got some things that we can click on. So row A refers to the part of the rubric that is about inquiry. So we could look at this work and get an idea about what really good inquiry looks like, because 3 is the best score that you can get there. Or we could go over here and see selected works and see an example of really good selected works. This is good selected works, so a score of 3 would be passing. So if we clicked on something like that, it'll bring us to a page like this that you could start scrolling down and see, in this case, a photography portfolio. It looks like this person is interested in photography and lines. You can also see some of the things that you're going to fill out, when you submit your portfolio. Um, and towards the, I guess it is towards the top, there is a rationale for the score of 3. So these are words that are from the scoring team, the readers that's there. So that's one way I guess starting to get familiar with the portfolios, looking at some work that was submitted, in this case, I think last year, because I don't recognize this one. All right. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with for these portraits. And I am going to have to stop the webcam. No, I'm going to have to figure out how to stop recording. There. End the recording. That